Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Adib. I will discuss about structure analysis, set 6, set 6, question 1. So in this question, we got many members and we got at point A a spin support, and at point G a roller support. So we draw a free body diagram, and we have at point A we have a direction AX and AY, and at G we have a direction GY, and we find a angle at in this member. We use a tan theta equal to 4/1. So we got theta equal to 75.96 degree. So for AX we got 0 kilonewton because sum of Fx equal to 0, and AX the only force that in free body diagram. So we calculate to find GY, sum of moment at point A equal to 0. We find 50 times 1 plus 50 times 2 plus 50 times 3 minus GY times 6, because we assume clockwise direction is positive, and GY we assume the direction is upward, and the moment is counterclockwise, and we got a GY equal to 50 kilonewton. Then we find a AY reaction, sum of Fy equal to 0, Ay minus 50 minus 50 minus 50 plus 50 equal to 0. Ay is positive because we assume Ay is upward, and we got Ay reaction is 100 kilonewton. At point A, we assume Fan is compression, and Fab also we assume as compression, and we find a Fan by using a sum of Fy equal to 0. In this question we use upward. We assume upward is positive, and right direction is positive. So sum of Fy equal to 0, we got 100 minus Fan because Ay is upward and the magnitude is 100 kilonewton minus Fan. Then we got Fan equal to 100 kilonewton, and its compression because it towards the point A. Then Fab we got 0 kilonewton because in Fs equal to 0, and As also is 0 kilonewton. So no force in X exists. At point N, we have a Fan, that compression, and the direction is upward because it's compression, and Fmn we assume as compression, and Fbn we assume as tension. And we have an angle that we find before is 75.96 degree. So sum of Fy equal to 0, 100 plus Fbn sine 75.996 degree equal to 0. So we got Fbn negative 103.08 kilonewton. So Fbn is tension. So direction is out of point N. And for Fmn, we find use sum of Fs equal to 0, Fmn plus 103.08 cos 75.96 degree equal to 0. Fmn we got negative 25.01 kilonewton. So Fmn is compression. Then we go to point B. At point B we have tension Fbn that we find before, 103.08 kilonewton, and Fbn we assume as compression, and Fbc we assume as tension. At Fab we not doing because Fab is equal to 0 kilonewton. So we find the Fbn first by using sum of Fy equal to 0, 103.08 sine 75.996 minus Fbm because Fbm is downward, right? Equal to 0. So we got Fbm equal to 100 kilonewton, and its compression. Then we find Fbc by using sum of Fs equal to 0, So negative 103.08 cos 75.996 plus FBC equal to 0. Then we got FBC equal to 35.01 kilonewton and extension. Then we go to point M. Point M, we have a FBM that we got already before. That FBM is compression, so it towards the point M, 100 kilonewton, and we have a angle 75.996. So we find a FCM. The FCM we assume extension. Sum of Fy equal to 0. So minus 50 is downward, minus plus 100 minus FCM sin 75.96 degree equal to 0. So we got FCM equal to 51.54 kilonewton and extension. Then you find the FLM using a sum of Fx equal to 0. So 25.01 plus 51.54 cos 75.96 minus FLM equal to 0. Then we got FLM equal to 37.51 kilonewton and its compression, because the direction is towards the point M, so it's compression. Then we go to point C. We have FBC, the extension we find before. FCD we assume as tension. FCL we assume as compression, and we have the angles, and we have a FCM 51.55 kilonewton. Then we find the FCL first by using sum of Fy equal to 0. 51.55 sin 75.96 minus FCL equal to 0. Then we got FCL equal to 50 kilonewton and its compression, because the direction is towards the point C. Then we find a FCD, sum of Fs equal to 0, minus 25.01 minus 51.54 cos 75.96 plus FCD equal to 0. Then we got FCD equal to 37.51 kilonewton and extension, because the direction is go out from point C.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Amir Hazib Idris, and I will be continue the discussion from my friend Adib. So at point L, as you can see, we just need to do the same as before. Just draw the free body diagram, and what we got here is 50 kilonewton towards the L points, and FSL towards the point L, 37.51 kilonewton towards the point L, and FDL pointing outward from the point L. So use the equation of equilibrium. We find summation Fy equals to 0 here. So just summation all it, negative 50 plus 50 minus FDL sin 75.96 equals to 0. So we will get FDL equals to 0 kilonewton. For a summation of Fs equals to 0, 37.51 minus FKL equals to 0. We will get FKL equals to 37.51 kilonewton. And it is compression, because the FKL is pointing towards the L point. Next, at point K, as usual, we will draw the free body diagram first. Here we have 50 kilonewtons pointing towards the K points here, and 37.51 kilonewton point to K, FDK pointing towards the K point, and FJK pointing toward the K point. So as usual, summation Fy equals to 0, negative 50 plus FDK equals to 0, So the answer will be FDK equals to 50 kilonewton, and it is compression because it's pointing towards the K point. For S, you have summation of S equals to 0, and 37.51 minus FJK equals to 0. So FJK, the answer for FJK is 37.51 kilonewton, and it is also compression because both of these is pointing towards the K point. Then at point D, draw the free body diagram. We have 50 kilonewtons pointing toward the D point, 37.51 kilonewtons pointing upward from the D point here. And F, wait, and we have FDJ is also pointing upward from the D point, and FDE is also pointing upward from the D points. So for summation Fy equals to 0, we have negative 50 plus FDJ sine 75.96 equals to 0. The answer will be FDJ equals to 51 equals to 54 kilonewton, and it is tension. Why it is tension? It is because the FDJ is pointing upward from the D points. So summation Fs equals to 0, and negative 37.51 plus 51.54 cos 75.96 plus FDE equals to 0. The answer for FDE will be 25.01 kilonewton, and it is also tension because it is pointing upward from the D point. Next, we go to the point J. We'll have 37.51 kilonewtons pointing toward the J point. Fij is also pointing toward the J points, and Fej is also pointing toward the J points, and it is only the 51.54 kilonewton is pointing upward from the J points. So the summation Fy equals to 0. Fej minus 51.54 sine 75.96 equals to 0. The answer for Fej is 50 kilonewton, and it is compression. For summation Fs equals to 0, it will be 37.51 minus 51.54 cos 75.96 and minus Fij equals to 0. The answer will be Fij equals to 25 kilonewton, and it is still compression. Then at the point E, we have FEI and FEF is pointing upward from the E point, and we have 50 kilonewtons and 25.01 kilonewtons. 50 kilonewton is pointing towards the E points, and 25.01 kilonewton is pointing upward from the E points. So if you want to find this, we'll use as before, summation Fy equals to 0, negative 50 plus Fei sine 75.96 equals to 0. Fei equals to 51.54 kilonewton, and it is tension. Summation Fs equals to 0. We'll have negative 25.01 plus 51.54 cos 75.96 plus FEF equals to 0. The answer will be 12.51 kilonewton and tension. For the last three, we have point I. At point I, we'll have two unknown here, two members, which is FHI and FI. That is pointing towards the I point, and 25 kilonewton here is also pointing towards the I point, and 51.54 kilonewton is pointing upward from the I point. So the summation of Fy equals to 0, we will get negative 51.54 sine 75.96 plus FFI equals to 0. The answer will be 50 kilonewton, and it is compression because of course it's pointing towards the I point. summation fs equals to 0, we'll have 25 minus 51.54 cos 75.96 minus fhi equals to 0. The answer will be 12.50 kilonewton, and it is also compression. Point F, we have these two unknown, which is FFH and FFG, which is both pointing outward from the F point. And 12.51 kilonewton is also pointing outward from the F point. This 50 kilonewton is the only one who pointing towards the F point. So the summation of Fy equals to 0, we will get negative 50 plus FFH sin 75.96 equals to 0. The answer will be FFH equals to 51.54 kilonewton, and it is tension. For summation Fs equals to 0, we will have negative 12 equals to negative 12.51 plus 51.54 cos 75.96 plus FFG equals to 0. The answer will be FFG equals to 0 kilonewton. And lastly, at point H, we have only one remain, which is FGH, that is pointing towards the H point. 12.50 kilonewton is also pointing at the H point, and 51.54 kilonewton is pointing outward from the H point. So we have the submission Fy equals to 0, and we will have negative 51.54 sin 75.96 plus FGH equals to 0. And the answer will be FGH equals to 50 kilonewton, and it is compression. There's no need to search for the summation of Fs, because we have all the members already. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Farah Hakimi Aidit bin Muhammad Dozori. My matrix number is B1324105008. Today I want to explain the question 3, which is determine the reaction at B, C and D, then determine a force at A. So this is the diagram that the question given. So firstly, we do the free body diagram for the picture given. So I elaborate by free body diagram at point A, point D, point B and point C. So we see that point A is already have AY and AX because it point pin support. At B, at D, point D, we only have DY only because it's a roller. So roller do not have DX because it consistent from right to left. Only slight force from upward or downward. Same as go to point D, which is only upward or downward force. At point B, we have BX and BY because of at point B is pin support. So after we elaborate free body diagram from the picture given, we do the equation of equilibrium, which is moment Fy Fx. From the free body diagram, I divide by 2, which is free body diagram at point ACE, which means this only free body diagram. From this free body diagram, I elaborate with the moment, which is counterclockwise from left to right. So CY is from point C, and then the 160 is from point E, and 480 is this force from E, and then 40 from this distance. So equal to 0. Then we calculate CY, and then we get CY is 120 Newton forcing upward, which means the force from the point C is upward. From that, we goes to Fx, which means positive downward. Cy plus Cy plus Ay equal to 0. Cy we already got from here, and then Ay is from here. And then we calculate Ay is 120 down, forcing downward, which means this is correct and this is opposite. And then we go to Fx, we put right positive, and then Ax plus 480 equal to 0, which means 480 is from here, that given already. And then Ax is 440 negative 480 forcing to the left, which means Ax forcing to the left. After that, we go to the free body diagram of ABD point. This is the free body diagram of ABD point, and we go to same goes to the free body diagram of ACE. We got more moment, Fx and Fy. So moment, I choose to the counterclockwise, which means from the left to the right. And then we want to find the dy, this from the point D. Ay is here, sorry, Ay from point A, which means we already got from the free body diagram ACE, plus multiply by the distance from point B. Yes, from point B, and the dy is from here. So plus 80 plus 40 plus 40. And then we got dy is negative 80. Eventually, it forcing downward. From the Fx, I choose to the right positive, which means Bx minus 480 equal to 0. So Bx we got 480 forcing to the right positive. And then Fy, I choose the upward as a positive, which means a negative Ay, because from the here is forcing downward, and then but because here I choose upward, it became negative. So negative Ay minus 80 minus By equal to 0. So we replace Ay to negative 120 minus 80 minus By equal to 0. So By is 200 Newton forcing upward. That's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Adam Syahmi bin Hazlan. My metric number is B1324100607. Okay. Question 3. Determine the force P exerted on the 2LE. Okay. As we can see, this is the free body diagram. Okay, for this question, moment at point D equal to 0. So we make one equation, which is P times 25 minus FA times 18.7. This is for equation 1. And moment at A equal to 0. So we make one, we find FA times 18.75 minus 100 times 112.5 equal to 0. So we can find force at point A, which is a 600 Newton. So the FA we put inside the first equation we make. So P times 25 equal to 600 times 18.7. So we can find the P. So we can get P is 450 Newton.